The Monty Surprise apple has become popular for its well-researched health benefits. It is a fruit that is well suited to cultivation by organic growers and home gardeners, since it is naturally disease-resistant and grows strongly. If not properly managed, this vigor can lead to a large tall tree with many upright branches, which can then shed its fruit before they are fully ripe or be difficult to pick. This video shows how the Monty Surprise tree should be trained and pruned for ease of harvesting and maximum cropping. There are two key aspects to remember with this apple. One is its vigorous habit, which can lead to excessive upright branches. The other is that it is tip-bearing. It bears its fruit on young twigs and branches, rather than on fruiting spurs as many apples do. The object of the pruning is to develop a relatively low-growing tree with more horizontally angled branches. This less upright habit results in greater flowering and fruiting. There are two basic ways of pruning an apple tree: the vase method and the central leader method. This video shows the vase method, which is well suited to Monty Surprise. The object is to develop a structure of 3 to 5 spreading fruiting arms, which will bear a succession of fruit-bearing branches and twigs that are recycled over time. With a young tree, little pruning needs to be done beyond removal of the central leader to encourage the fruiting arms. Where upright branches develop, they should be tied down, usually with string, to around 30 degrees from the horizontal. This should be done while the branch is still young and pliable. It is important to regularly inspect the twine, as if left they can strangle the branch as it grows. Once the branch has become mature, it will retain the more horizontal habit. With a young tree that has been in the ground 3 or 4 years, any branches that are close to the ground are removed to make cultivation and harvesting easier. Fruit close to the ground is also prone to damage or disease. Any strong upright growths are also removed, using loppers or saw if necessary. Thin out vertical or excessive shoots to allow plenty of air and light into the tree. Paint a pruning compound onto large cuts to prevent disease. Any fruiting arms or branches which are too vertical should be tied down. For a mature tree, the objective is maintenance of the tree structure and recycling of the fruit-bearing branches. Any strong upright branches should be removed with a saw, using the 2-cut method to avoid tearing the bark. Large cuts should have pruning paste applied. Any fruiting arm which is excessively shaded by other branches or droops too near the ground should be removed. Branches may droop because of the weight of the large Monty Surprise fruit. Smaller branches which cross other branches or hang close to the ground should be thinned out. Thinning of the branches allows more light into the tree, encouraging fruiting and allowing fruit to ripen fully, further assisting the tree to prevent disease. As for a younger tree, strong vertical branches should be tied close to the horizontal while they are still young and flexible. A bottle filled with water can be used to weight branches down, otherwise a peg in the ground or a lower branch can be used. It can be seen that the finished tree is much more open than the unpruned tree, also that potential fruit-bearing wood was within easy reach for ease of harvest. With a pruning regime such as this, a Monty Surprise apple will produce abundant crops of health-giving fruits for many years with a minimum of effort.